Alright.
Did I accept your invite yet?
I see you in the lobby. I don't know if you're here though. I see that you prestige though, which is quite impressive. Man, I'm just sitting here. I'm sipping on this. You can see this or not. You know, you can't see the color, but this lime edition of Red Bull sugar free. It's really good. Should I be drinking Red Bull this hour? Probably not. But hey, man, sleep in a can. But
Okay.
let me go ahead and get us into a game, and we'll start chit-chatting about all this stuff we've been watching lately.
Don't talk about Walking Dead, man. I ain't seen
I'm
it
talking
yet.
about Walking Dead, bro. You should have thought about that before you came up in my lobby.
Ooh, I got a new helmet. Ooh.
3 headshots. All right, I need 3 headshots. I'm gonna do that.
You chose well.
5 headshots. I'm gonna do that.
This stuff
Let's
is really
see.
fast.
Ooh, man, they got some tough contracts up in here. All right, and then let me go up in Major Howard's office here and see. I win a match of domination. Yeah, we can do that. I guess that's our first order of. Wait a minute. Enemies affected by tidal grenade. 3 items in war. 10 pistol kills. Sniper rifle. Okay. Yeah, those are what I'll come back for in a little bit. 75 fire kills. 200 explosive. All right, we got time for the other stuff. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and take us up in the game here in domination,
Okay.
and then we'll proceed to talk about the various topics that we've chosen for the evening, or for the night, I should say. So when did you leave off, Jay Bizzle?
When did I what?
When did you leave off? Like, when did you leave off on Walking Dead? When's the last time you saw?
Oh, I mean, I saw last week's. I just didn't see this week's.
Ah, okay. Well,
I watch it usually like late tonight, or I watch it tomorrow maybe.
I'll go ahead and spoil everything for you. Anyway, the whole thing tonight is like it's not just one situation, but you basically got kind of a rundown for Gabriel and Negan's trapped in the trailer together, and what they light it up with. And if anybody watches this,
Don't
there are
tell them.
spoilers.
Man.
There are spoilers here involved. I won't
I
tell
don't wanna
everything.
hear it.
I won't
Bring it
tell.
down.
I won't tell everything, but I'll kind of just give the Cliff's notes.
Team deathmatch. Eliminate all axis.
Basically, you got all the saviors and Negan, like the captains. They're rallying up, kind of making their plan before Rick and the guys get there from the beginning of the season.
Take position.
All right.
Enemy inbound.
So
Yeah.
this is what was happening, like leading up to them pulling up and like, kind of putting Negan in the pinch or whatever.
Yeah, I'll watch it and see what I think.
And you got anybody down here? No. Let's see what we got over here.
Double kill.
And that's when you hear they're like, oh, okay, well, those guys are making their little, plan on like what they're gonna do. And that's when he's telling them, hey, we want to get Ezekiel, we want to get Maggie, and we want to get Rick, because we don't want to just like take down the whole, like, we just don't want to kill everybody, because like it's valuable to have people, obviously. So he's like, let's just take out the leaders, and go from there, and we'll win the people back that way. So they're kind of proceeding that plan, and then everything gets shaken up. You get
Nice.
fast forward to Gabriel and Negan in the trailer or whatever, and Negan kind of overpowers Gabriel pretty quickly. I will spoil the whole episode, man. You should have watched. Pardon me, but it's really just a big. It's a big kumbaya between Negan and Gabriel, and Negan kind of reveals some things about himself, that he's secretly gay for Gabriel, and Gabriel's like, well, you're not a little boy, so I can't touch you like that. Oh god, I got snagged there. Okay. Don't get me.
Seriously.
Yeah, you do.
I'm
Quit the BS. Oh, come on, I'm headshot of that guy. But yeah, man, it's a pretty good representation, I would say. Did I pick Team Deathmatch? It looks like I did. I'm gonna pick Domination. Maybe this
These episodes are kind of slow, though.
You're right, they are kind of slow. But no, I mean, this is what you're supposed to expect, because especially if you looked at the comics at all, like that's what this season's supposed to be about, is all-out war. There's a section of the comics, all-out war. It's when Rick and his people go up against Negan and his people finally. Like they've gotten the strength to do that. And like now they have the tactical advantage too, because you know Dwight doesn't want to have to deal with Negan's BS anymore. So
yeah,
it's pretty.
Oh yeah,
it's pretty faithful to the comic in that regard. And you know, if Jimbo was here, he'd be able to tell you even more, because he's a pretty good follower of the comics.
Yeah, I never read the comic.
I never read them really. I've kind of looked through some of them, but I do know.
Man.
Yeah, he was pretty solid, man. Before they got around to what's his name? Oh come on, dog. Yeah. At least on the show, anyway. I think, like, man, if you look at how like messed up and bad the governor was. Yeah, he was pretty. I think he was pretty comparable to Negan, actually. So I mean, he chopped off old boy's head, man. What was Maggie's dad's name?
Oh, I can't remember the old guy.
Yeah,
Recon aloft. We have eyes in the sky.
Herschel. That's what it was.
Yeah,
Herschel.
Herschel Walker.
Chopped off his head, man. That was messed up.
Pardon me while I burn.
Excuse me while I kiss the sky.
On aircraft, boys. God, hey, I want to take some incendiary shell.
Yeah, that's kind of a disadvantage for sure. Don't even try it. You know, I haven't gotten any streaks. You know, I think I should have by now. I don't know. Maybe I'm just being selfish. Buddy came up behind me. Alright, well, like, I mean, then, you know, you kind of got Rick and Daryl. They end up bickering for a little bit in the show. Because of, you know, Rick wants to do one thing with the guns, and Daryl wants to do something completely different. And Daryl's kind of being, like, heartless now, man. He's like, dang, dude, I need to, like... And we want to go in here and just, like, take this whole place down. And Rick's like, nah, man, we got to think about the workers and the kids and stuff, too. And, you know, he's kind of thinking more about the people, because he's like, man, if we don't make good with these people, then they're not going to want to help us either. They're going to fight against us as well. So we got to try to do the compassionate thing, and then they end up having a little fight about that.
Yeah. Compassion, man. Kill him with compassion.
Yeah. He's like, let's just set walkers all over the place, and, you know, if they want to come out, we'll just shoot everybody with these guns we stole. Which, hey, man, I understand the strategy, man. Oh, man, that was rough. Okay, let's just go back and try that one more time.
God, man. Why is it... I don't know. Sometimes there's like a glitch. Incendiary shell.
Jeez, dude. These guys are camping our spawns pretty hard now. Let me go over here. Dude, that guy's got me pegged from, like, that far away. Anyway, then you get down, like, to, you know... They start to figure, like, hey, somebody gave us up here, man. We didn't just like get caught off guard here. Like somebody like dimed us out, and we need to figure out who it is. And Well, I mean, they're starting to look at each other, the captains and stuff. They're like, "Man, who is it?"
Oh, you mean like Negan's people are saying
Yeah,
that? Or?
yeah. They're like somebody like somebody has like put us out here. They didn't just like happen to like figure that the one day that we're meeting up, they just happened to figure out that we were here or whatever.
True that.
And so like they're kind of looking at Eugene because he used to be with them before he was with the Saviors or whatever. And Eugene is like, he gets one of his ideas gets kind of like stuck up for by Dwight. And so he goes to Dwight's room and he's like, "Hey man, appreciate you speaking up for me like that." He's like, "Oh man, you were just saying the right thing, man. So that's the reason I said what I said." And he picks up these statues that are like chess pieces that Dwight has been like working on and painting, and he gets a little bit of red paint on his fingers because it's still wet or whatever. He's like, "Man, these are really nice. He made these or whatever." So they have their little chit chat, and like later on, they're back in the office talking about who did what. And what was it? They threw a bag of guns out. They're like, "These are our guns, man. Somebody gave them our guns." And like he looks on the bag and he sees the same red paint that is on his finger from Dwight's pieces, right? So he knows right then and there that, oh, okay, Dwight's the one that is working with them, most likely. But he didn't say anything because he's still kind of like figuring out like how to play it.
Eugene.
And meanwhile, Negan and Gabriel kind of finally come to terms, and they just make a mad dash. They actually spread the guts from the walkers on themselves, and they make a little push through the yard, and they have to kill a bunch of walkers, but they make it back inside.
Oh, thanks for telling me.
Good, you're welcome. Glad just whatever. And Negan's like, "Look, man, we need to work together because we're gonna run out of water and food and stuff here, and it's not gonna be pretty. So we better figure out a way to get ourselves back in the game."
Yeah.
Because the people are about to rebel on the captains that are left, and then Negan comes back in. They all like kind of settle down after that because okay, our leader's back. And then at the end, Gabriel's getting really sick for some reason, and we just don't know yet what the deal is. So,
well, thanks.
To be continued on next week's Walking Dead. You're welcome. Spoiler alert! Spoiler alert! Hey, I told you, spoiler alert, man. So do you think? What do you think about Jeffrey Dean Morgan as Negan, man?
He's pretty good. It fits him well, man.
I think I really like that Jeffrey Dean Morgan. Not only him, but like a lot of these other characters they've pulled. I don't know if you noticed this or not. Have you watched all like the DC movies?
I haven't watched lately, like the past year or two.
How did he turn on me? If you notice a lot of these same characters, so like Zack Snyder did Watchmen, right? I don't know if you realize it or not. So Zack Snyder did Watchmen, and in that movie, Jeffrey Dean Morgan played the comedian. He was the guy that gets killed at the very beginning of the movie. And then also, you've got, I can't remember the actor's name that played Dr. Manhattan.
Yeah.
But both of those guys have roles in the DC universe now that Zack Snyder's involved with that. Jeffrey Dean Morgan plays Thomas Wayne. You've only seen him in the scene where Batman's parents got killed and Batman v Superman or whatever. But the chick that plays Maggie, I cannot remember her name either. She played Martha Wayne in that scene. So they're pulling a couple of Walking Dead cast members in that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, okay, I got a jump shot. All right, I'll take it. Both of them playing that, and then the guy that played Dr. Manhattan is playing Henry Allen, or Barry Allen's father, in Justice League.
Flash.
Right. Right, exactly. So yeah, they're Zack Snyder's like reusing his people. And actually, when they do the Barry Allen, the Flashpoint movie, which they've got a Flash I mean, I hate it, dude, because I think they just, I don't know, man. I get it. Like, you can't use the show and like all the other jazz.
Yeah, I'm glad they didn't cast the same Flash.
I don't know. I kind of wish they did, because I think that Grant Gustin.
He's kind of kiddish.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. You think he's kiddish? Wait till you see Ezra Miller as the Flash, man. He's like, I mean, he's kind of like the goofy comic relief, which is what Grant Gustin does as well. But like, he's like so. I don't know. It's even worse with him, I think, personally. So, kind of transitioning on that note from Walking Dead into Justice League. I went and saw Justice League today, and I don't know, man.
Where's your money? Just let the people know what they want to know.
I would say, if you're a fan, go see it. Okay.
Theaters or blue?
Yeah, go ahead. I mean, go see it in the theater, man.
People want to know, Clark.
It is no it's no Avengers, that's for sure. It's not a Marvel. It's not.
I mean, I was disappointed in the last Batman Superman movie.
Oh yeah, I mean, I agree. I mean, I didn't even think that Man of Steel was that great, you know. But it was all right.
Man of Steel was better than Batman vs Superman.
I thought Wonder Woman was very well done, and they really set her up. Yeah. They really set her up well. They gave her backstory, some fleshing out. They really kind of gave her a story you could connect to, you know, and so it builds up more what you're looking at in Batman v Superman, plus what you look at in Justice League. So, you know, I think that that's great for her, and it's also good for Superman, because at least with Superman, even though I don't think it was the best, I think it's something. And that's why Marvel's, that's why Marvel stuff is done so well. Oh man, this guy just gave me a free care package. Thank you, buddy. Is because, you know, you have something you can relate to. You know their backstory. You have a little something you can connect with. And I wish I had more of that for Batman. Even though, hey, we know Batman's story. You know, we know what his deal is.
Yeah, we know Batman, the old Batman.
But I mean, it got me. We know Batman's deal. So I mean, you know, whatever. But like, this is a new Batman. You know, and I understand, like, coming off 3, Christopher Nolan movies or whatever. Hey, you want to set it up a little differently or whatever, right? I got it. But like, I think that's even more reason to. Is this dude hiding out in the bottom of the dock? Seriously, he is hiding out in the bottom of the dock. Is he getting a care package or something over there? I think he is. But yeah.
I'm doing awful, man. I'm lagging some.
Oh man, I need to check this out more often. This is the spot right here. Okay. I'll consider it. Anyway, you've got Cyborg, who I think was a good character, but like I kind of felt like, hey man, I would have really connected to this character better if they had actually done like his own movie. But see, the problem is, I don't know, man. I think that a lot more people are familiar with the Marvel characters than are the DC characters.
Yeah, because Marvel intertwines a little bit more, I think, and then they don't have to watch every single.
I mean, Marvel did a movie for like all of the major characters. I mean, you could say like, oh, well, they didn't do one for Black Widow or for Hawkeye. Or, I mean, those are really more like, those are more like supporting characters, you know. Those are more like supporting characters. I don't think you necessarily need to do something like that for them. But like, I mean, even like you had a Hulk movie. It wasn't amazing, but I think it was better than the previous Hulk movies. I thought Edward Norton actually did a pretty good job, and I was a little bit disappointed when I heard that Mark Ruffalo was going to be the Hulk. But I mean, I've kind of changed my opinion about that now. I mean, I think he's done a really good job with, you know, what he's been given or whatever. Because, you know, I always thought of him as like, oh, he's the actor that like does all the the really pussy like the nasally whiny like rom-com movies, and like he's always like in the chick flicks or whatever. I don't know if he can pull this off, but hey man, he's done it. I think he did a great job with it. I think he's done actually better than Edward Norton did. Excuse me.
Probably so.
But then you got, okay, so Justice League. All right, I won't run through all that. I won't spoil that for you because it's still so new. Even though Walking Dead's technically newer, I will have ruined that because, hey, we're talking about it. But yeah, maybe I will ruin it a little bit. If Jimbo was here, I would talk about it. Jimbo just got out of the theater. Let's just say this. All right, I'll go over the things that, like, we know. Okay, we know Superman's in it, right?
He's alive?
Well, they bring him, they revive him, basically. Okay.
I'm about to meet you.
And, it's dumb though, man, because like Superman. Anybody who knows anything about comics knows about the death of Superman. I remember buying that comic. Back in the 90s, man.
Yeah.
Yep. Where is this?
In the 90s, man. I was barely born.
That's right, man. You're a young whippersnapper back then.
Can't keep this up.
We still playing team deathmatch?
Yeah, I meant to take this out, but I just got engrossed in the character. Oh crap! Ran out of bullets. Oops.
Oh man, I can't get going, man. I don't know.
Oof.
I think it's all these unlocks. I gotta re-unlock everything. Man.
Oh yeah. Well, re-unlock it, buddy. There we go. One little 5 streak.
You shut your mouth. No, it's good for
Come
you.
on now. Who's running through? I'm gonna camp here for a second. I don't like how they didn't market Superman in it. I mean, they kind of did.
That's true. Yeah.
Another thing is, that like Henry Cavill, who plays Superman, yeah, he had a mustache for a good part of the filming because I guess he had a prior contract with somebody. I don't know for sure. But
shave it off in half of the movie.
No, he didn't shave it off. They had to CGI it out for the parts that he had it on, and it looks freaking terrible, dude. It looks like warped, like his face is warped, and like you see it right at the beginning of the movie because it's kind of like they do kind of like a retcon scene or whatever, a retroactive. Like, oh, this is this video of Superman after he saved something. Some kids are interviewing him for their vlog, and Superman's like, oh, well, that's important. We need to talk about that then. And his face is all warped from the CGI where he wouldn't just shave his damn mustache, man. It was kind of annoying. I mean, there's a couple scenes like that in the movie. And, oh, crud. Oh, my God, that's a great time to run out of bullets. Okay. Anyway, I got one on the way out. There we go. Headshot contract. 2 out of 3. I need one more. One more, dog. One more. Okay, come on. I get it? No? No, I didn't get it. I'll just sit right here and wait for it. Oh, come on, buddy. I gotta get that. I guess I was kind of giving up my position a little too much. But yeah, man, that kind of annoyed me. When Superman gets revived, they kind of do this whole thing like, oh, well, he's not himself. He's gonna fight the Justice League. But it really doesn't seem like that at all. It seems like maybe he was himself and he was just like mad they like got him, they brought him back or something, which I thought was dumb. Like, okay, he wasn't himself at first, so I got it. But like, at what point does he realize he's himself and he's like a nice guy again? There's Jimbo. Jimbo. Glad you're here, man. We're live streaming, Jimbo. We're talking about
don't talk any spoilers, man.
Man, hey, that's JB's problem. He's got to be on top of his game a little better. He got to be.
Hey, man, that's right. You're rich.
I already spoiled The Walking Dead for him tonight.
I haven't seen like the past few weeks. I know they caught Negan because I saw it in the commercial.
I haven't really caught him. He's just kind of like.
They do it in the comic book, though.
He's kind of like just in trouble. With he's in the trailer with a. Oh well, of course they catch him in the comic. We know how that goes.
Yeah. Yeah, they catch him in the comic.
But like they're not to that in the show yet, though. But what I'm saying is,
dude, you never read the comics either?
Well, I didn't read the comics. You know, I read the Wikipedia, the Cliff Notes version.
Go read the Wikipedia, man.
I'm illiterate.
Anyway, so what's up?
What I was gonna say, we're doing our rundown of Justice League right now. So I want to know what you think. There we go, 3 out of 5, baby.
Man. So.
What did you like about the movie?
So I liked the it was a lot of comedy. Like I thought it was like the comedy aspect was cool.
Okay.
You know, like they had some, like Barry Allen. I thought was probably the funniest character. Goddamn, hold on. Why am I echoing? Who's got me on their TV?
I do.
Oh Jesus! What happened to your headset?
Oh no, I'm not streaming through the TV.
No, I'm hearing like my echo. I've never heard it before.
Oh, maybe you need to turn it down to something.
Turn this down. Turn this down. Turn this down. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Yeah, I don't hear an echo at all.
Alright, I kind of hear it a little bit, but it's not a big deal now. Anyway, so, yeah, I liked it. I felt like, I mean, like, shit, half the movie was just trying to get the story, the backstories to, like, what everybody's been up to, you know? Like, I don't know. I didn't find there to be as much action as there could have been. But it'll be a good setup for the next one. I think the next one's gonna be really good. But like this one was all like, I mean, half of the movie was backstory, and then finally, you know, it was like the other part when they freaking did what they did with Superman and like, you know, whatever the fuck, you know. So it was like, all right, cool. But,
yeah.
I don't know. I thought it was okay. There's a ton of CGI. Like, and I know Marvel uses a lot of CGI, but like I feel like the DC, this one was a lot more CGI than Marvel ones.
Exactly.
Or maybe they just do it better. I don't know. It's just that's the way
I think it's a little bit of both. But I was just telling him before you jumped on is like the part that really stuck out to me right away and that was like stupid annoying was like, you know, how Henry Cavill plays Superman. He had to have a mustache for some other contract obligation he had for like, I don't know, half the time they were filming his scenes. And like, he didn't shave it. They CGI'd it off his face. So if you notice right at the beginning when they had a video of him, his face looks all warped and stuff. Did you notice that?
Yeah.
I thought that looked so stupid. I was like, what the hell is, you know, like they spent, we spent millions of dollars CGI and like millions of dollars and that's how it looked. I mean, come on, bro.
Yeah.
And plus, why didn't he just shave his damn mustache? You don't have your.
That's true.
I mean, maybe, I don't know, maybe they had to do reshoots or something like that, but
but it's still not as bad as, fucking, what was that one? Apocalypse? The freaking, in, X-Men?
Yeah, he was pretty bad.
That motherfucker looked like garbage.
Yeah, he was trash.
Like, there were people who were doing cosplay that had better costumes than that.
Are you trying to jump in with us on game? Because we're going into a game, man. I need to pull out and then.
Oh, you are? I mean,
yeah.
Sure, yeah, pull out, man.
Let me dump out and we'll get you in here.
I'm over here talking to Major Howard and shit.
All right.
Yo, what up, dog?
We did have it.
Let's leave the game.
What up, Major Howard? What's good?
Leave match. Accept. All right.
Good,
Major Howard, what's up, baby? I'm sitting over here sipping this. I don't know if y'all heard this. I got this Lime Edition sugar-free Red Bull that I'm sipping on. Y'all heard of that?
Yeah, I like that one.
Pretty good, man.
What's up with this? Let's see. 5 kills. Win a match of Dom. Have you guys played Dom?
Yeah, we're gonna play it now. Let me invite you in. Yeah. We warmed up with some TDM, but we're gonna get you in and we're gonna go right into Dom, brother. All right.
I thought the movie was entertaining, but like, I don't know. There's a lot of backstory, a lot of CGI. The bad guy was okay.
I should wait till it comes out on Blu-ray.
Yeah, just wait.
I'd go watch it. It's not bad. To, like, if you got a night out, you know, and you're bored or something, you can watch
Bad
it.
Moms 2 first.
Bad Moms 2, huh?
I haven't even seen Bad Moms 1.
I still haven't seen Thor, so I want to see Thor.
Yeah, I haven't seen that.
Oh man, you should have seen that.
Good.
Yeah, you should have seen Thor. Thor, in my opinion, way better than Justice League.
Yeah, that's what I heard. I've heard the same thing.
And it did better at the box office too.
Yeah.
And what I heard is that Justice League made under 100 million this weekend,
Really?
which is like,
I bet
Yeah,
they're mad.
I mean,
Views, man, their views were like not good. I didn't smile like not really crazy. They're like really.
I mean, a lot of the fans like it. I mean, I liked it, man. Don't get me wrong. I did like Justice League,
Yeah, it was good.
but it's just like, it's like when you see what like how Marvel's done their end of things, and then you look at how
Yeah.
DC has just like rushed and not done backstory movies for these like main characters, and then they're just
Yep.
like cranking the
They're
movies
trying to
out.
they're trying to throw backstory in like this movie, you know, and it's like, you know, everyone in the Marvel ones have their own backstories already. So when they go into being together, you know, it's like, all right, you know, the Avengers, everyone knows who they are. But like in this one, you got like, they hadn't introduced Aquaman, they hadn't introduced Cyborg.
Exactly.
You know, like, it's like, come on, man, like, y'all could have done this better.
You know, one thing I did like, and we'll go off things. You know, there's plenty of things I didn't like, but one thing I did like is that I don't know if you noticed this, is during that battle scene with Steppenwolf or whatever. You know,
Yeah.
Batman comes in with his part, and I wasn't sure of this at first. I kind of thought I heard it, but then I confirmed it when I was like reading the credits or whatever. Batman, his theme music from the original 1989 Batman, Michael Keaton,
Yeah,
played in a little bit. I don't know if you noticed that or not.
I heard
And
that.
then you've also got, when Superman came in, the original like Christopher Reeves music came on as well.
Yeah.
So I was
I
like,
heard
yeah, okay, I like that. That kind of, hey,
That
that
was cool.
that anchors me to movies when they were actually good for these characters. You know, like,
Now,
oh, good man. Yeah,
JB, you may not want to hear this, but I need to ask Clark about this. So you can mute, do whatever the hell you want to. I'm gonna tell you right now. Spoiler alert. So in the show Arrow,
Yeah.
the guy at the end, that was the dude, right?
that's correct.
Yes. And so, like, what is it? Because like these nerds were like geeking out about like when he showed up. But what is it? Is there like a bad guy Justice League? Like, or, like, a
Yeah, I
bad
think they're
guy
gonna
league or
call it like
something?
the Injustice League or something crazy like that.
Okay, so is that a popular thing though, or it's not like?
I think it's like not. Yeah, there's something in the comics where they got their own team. You know,
Okay, yeah, I wasn't sure, or if they're just making that shit up.
they're drawing something from the comics. I think I don't know how many of those are going to be like Batman villains or whatever, but there's definitely going to be some more.
Yeah, because it was like what was it? Fucking trying to be. What was the bad guys that were good? Fuck, what was that? Suicide Squad.
Yeah,
Well,
man.
it's supposed to be something, I guess, like that, but then, I mean, it's just bad, all bad guys. Some shit like that. I don't
yeah,
know.
something like that. These guys aren't the girl. Man, that was crazy. You know what's funny? It's like it took me a second to realize that wasn't Jesse Eisenberg in the cell.
Yeah.
I was like, wait a minute, did they just replace Jesse Eisenberg? And like, no, okay, it was just like somebody he put in the cell in place of himself. Okay, I was like, and then when I saw him on the yacht, I started to understand. Okay, oh, I got it.
And I wonder if they're gonna bring, like, Green Arrow then.
Probably not.
Maybe. I was surprised that they didn't bring Green Lantern into this movie.
Yeah, Green Lantern too. Well, remember they showed in the beginning.
They
during
did show some, like in the flashbacks, there were Green Lanterns,
Yeah.
but like, yeah, there should have been. I think they should have done something more on that front. You know.
Yeah.
Dude, I honestly wouldn't be mad if they brought back Ryan Reynolds as Green Lantern. I don't think that it was his. I don't think it was his
He's making
fault.
so much money with Deadpool though. Like
Yeah, but
that motherfucker don't care.
He ain't about that money.
Although he's probably one of the only people that's done a character in both DC and Marvel comics.
Oh, there's been plenty.
What's that?
There's been plenty.
That have done both?
Yeah.
Like who?
I can't remember. They did a big video list on Facebook the other day. It was,
Oh, did they?
yeah.
Ben Affleck.
Well, let's
No,
see.
Ben Affleck hasn't done both.
Or even like characters that have done multiple characters in the same universe.
Who's done multiple characters in the same universe though?
Captain America was also the Human Torch.
Was he?
Yes,
Yeah.
he was. That's right. Yeah, that's right.
And then you got Josh Brolin, who is playing what's the dude's name? The big bad in Marvel right now.
Oh yeah. Fucking. Oh no, dude, that guy's got some fire.
Thanos. He's Thanos,
So
but
who did he play?
he's playing Cable in Deadpool, the next Deadpool.
Is he playing Cable?
Yeah,
Nice.
that's correct. That is correct, my friend.
Interesting.
Man, I am glad that Ryan Reynolds just kind of had his way, and you know what's funny? I didn't realize this at first, but it may make sense. You know, Deadpool is kind of a parody of Deathstroke.
Is it?
Yeah, yeah. Oh, it definitely is, because you know, Deathstroke's name is Slade Wilson, and Deadpool's name is Wade Wilson. They both carry the swords and have the funny looking mask and have like crazy
I remember that in the first couple seasons of Arrow.
Interesting.
Oh man, somebody help me take beta or what?
Yeah, I'm coming.
Or what? Go for it. I'm up on the spawn. Get your I'm gone.
Let's go. Alright, yeah, they just popped me. I didn't get very far there.
I got it. What was it? Yeah, and then did you remember the sex scene with Lois Lane and Superman? Yeah, that shit was dope.
They had a threesome with Lex Luthor.
Lex Luthor. Big Wanger. I haven't seen movies lately.
Fucking bitch.
Kind of out. Like in the summers when I watch a lot of movies.
Yeah, buddy. So I like the music. I didn't like how OP Superman was compared to the rest of the team.
Yeah.
I thought that was a little ridiculous, especially considering that he was dead. Like in the comics, when they bring it back, he's actually weaker because, and I think that was one of the reasons they killed him, not only to boost comic book sales, but like because Superman was so OP in the comics. I mean, he's literally like a god, and they couldn't keep making up they couldn't keep coming up with opponents for him. You know, like how are you gonna make a bad guy for somebody that can just like move worlds? You know, it's like there's no realistic way to fight that.
Yeah,
I'm struggling without Trip Mine.
And he was weaker in the comics when they brought him back because, you know, they had, I guess, one of the 4 Superman clones or whatever. They had like actually drained his powers to become a Superman clone. Oh, come on. And like I guess in the process of draining his powers, they had also somehow resuscitated him. And he did come back in that black costume, but he didn't have a black costume in this one. They were setting up like they were going to put him in the black costume. Never happened.
Yeah.
So I was a little disappointed they didn't have the black costume. That would have been a good throwback.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, they made him like he was fucking the most unbeatable god, and like, what's the point then? You know?
Yeah, he's watching Barry. He's like fighting 3 of the team members, and then he's also watching Barry Allen run in super speed behind him, freaking Barry Allen out as well. I just thought that was a little bit like, okay, that was a little bit over the top, a little bit much. Got him. These guys. Oh, there we go. There we go.
Yeah, I mean, it was alright though.
Yeah, like I said, if you're a fan, it's definitely worth watching. If you're not a fan, just wait.
I mean, I'm sometimes a fan. Sometimes they get a little boring.
crack that headshot open. Oh, looks like I'm not gonna make my second contract. I made the first one though. Oh man, we got all these spots. We're wrecking shot, boys.
Damn it, dude. The guy still killed me. They're gonna take Abel back.
Bomb ready for these fools.
Enemy contact at Anton.
Drop that glide bomb on A.
No, I'm at A. We're murking
Oh.
these kids.
Yeah, I'm
you're
looking.
at A.
I'm taking a little peek right now.
They gotta be going to C then.
Maybe. It would make
I don't
sense
think
there.
anybody's at C.
Bloodthirsty.
There we go.
Enemy capturing Kaiser.
Yeah, they're on C right now.
Fritz export mission underway. Kaiser lost. Enemy recon aircraft.
I don't even care if they take it, dude. We're gonna run the score up a little bit more.
For full effect. Target zone
Golly.
locked.
Jeez.
Can't get out of their own spawn without me barraging them with artillery.
Securing
Barraging them with artillery. There we go.
Is that why they call it artillery barrage?
Yeah.
Oh, it saved somebody's butt. Goodness gracious. Oh my goodness. I don't know how many kills in a row I just had, but...
Oh man, I was letting my glove on.
Oh man, I was on like a 10 streak.
I was streaking out right when we ended there.
There I am, look at me. Oh, they only gonna shoot 2 of the kills.
Alright, so that'll be our Dom contract fulfilled. Alright, so we got Justice League pretty much out of the way without too many spoilers, I don't think. I thought that was a nice little nod when they did the race bit.
Yeah,
you know,
that was pretty cool.
they could have showed a little more, I think, but it was decent enough, I guess. Because everybody that's like a fan has always liked that bit as well.
Yeah.
Thor Ragnarok. You said you haven't seen it, Jimmy?
No, I haven't seen it.
Okay, so
But I don't care if you say talk about it.
I won't. Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna spoil it too much though, because I mean, honestly, dude, if you saw the trailer, you saw like a good portion of the story anyway. But I don't know, man. I thought one of the things I liked about it, and a lot of people didn't like about it, was it like, okay, it's really heavy on the comedy. Like, there's a lot more comedy in that movie than you've previously seen in a Marvel movie. Even though there's plenty of the, you know, everybody likes, you know, Tony Stark's sense of humor, and you get the funny little quips, and there's comedy, I think, in every Marvel movie. But like this one was just like they were really trying to like work in some jokes.
No, really.
Yeah,
They're forcing it a little bit.
I wouldn't even say they were forcing it, man. I like
forced.
they deliberately tried to insert more humor into it for some reason. Like Thor seems more lighthearted than in the past. The Hulk's even like cracking some jokes and like laughing into that dumb brute laugh. You know, like it's just I don't know, man. They kind of show you another side of these characters that you haven't seen before.
Oh man.
I don't know, man.
I mean, I think the Marvel ones are probably better.
I thought Kate Blanchett was really good as Hela. I think
who?
she,
Oh yeah,
Hela.
the bad one.
I think she's hot. I think she's hot, dude.
I think she's smoking hot.
I like her anyway. I've liked her previous roles. You know, like.
Although I think that Gal Gadot, oh my god,
Oh yeah, dude. I mean, she's like smoke.
Jesus.
She's a real smoke show.
Jesus, like unfucking believable.
Oh, you
She's
kidding
a
me?
smoky show.
She's a smoke show, my friend. You know, I think I might run over here and try to take
That guy
Alpha.
killed me.
That's what I'm saying every time I die, bro. How did he kill me?
Woo! In the face.
I'm just gonna let him run right past.
heavy casualties. Push.
Go over here and take their Alpha
I
spot.
don't like this. I don't have a prestige, so I lost all my weapons.
I hate this level.
Capturing
I
Anton.
know. Oh, I got a defender kill from a grenade. Y'all like that?
Here we go.
Get it
Come on,
from
boys.
behind, I'll be
Ronaldo.
right back.
There we go. I got him.
Hold the line. Enemy taking A.
There, Anton, guys.
Losing objective.
Come on, man. I can't even get into position.
How did I die to this dude? Oh my god, bro. Unbelievable. Man, I need...
I'm looking out for B, guys. Don't worry.
Oh, good. I'll come on up and help you out a little bit.
Kaiser is lost.
That's what I'm gonna do right quick.
Kesa?
Alright, I threw my mine down there for you, bud. How did you lose
Backside
Keza?
down there. Somebody needs to go take it.
I got it.
Oh, he came out on the top of that barn there, bro.
No,
Enemy contact at Beata.
So yeah, man, that's our little rundown of the Walking Dead. Now, one thing I would say, I don't know if you guys heard about this or not, and I don't know if you're even fans, but you know they said that The Walking Dead and Fear the Walking Dead are going to cross paths at some point.
Yeah, you were telling me. I need to catch up on both.
I don't even watch Fear the Walking Dead.
I've seen all of the first season of Fear the Walking Dead, and I've made it
Yeah, I
through
haven't
like
seen
the
the second
first
season
like couple of episodes of season 2.
I didn't even make it that long, man. It was boring.
No, I've watched the whole first season. I need to watch the second season, and I need to
Objectives. Hold the line.
catch up on regular Walking Dead.
Well, it's okay, man. I mean, it's just like
Kaiser is taken. Counterattack.
it's its own story, that's for sure. I mean, they get out of the initial place they're at pretty quickly, and get out to sea basically, and you got people dying right away and all this stuff.
I mean, it just, I don't know, man.
But,
I just couldn't get into it. It's just not for me, and that's okay.
Yeah, it's something I'll have to marathon.
Not okay.
It's something I will have to
not
marathon.
okay.
You're right. It's not okay. You better get on board, buddy.
That's right. You better get on board.
It's lame, guys. I mean, The Walking Dead's pretty good, but it's kind of old. I mean, because it's like, it's not getting anywhere.
Well, it's
You know
getting
what I mean?
somewhere. Like, I mean, if you feel like, man, you don't know what you're looking forward to, maybe you should read the comics or the Wikipedia or something.
No.
What they should do is when they cut it off, they should find a cure to fucking like heal people.
I was actually chilling up in
That's what I'm
Barnes and
saying,
Noble the
like,
other day
they're
for a little bit, and I walked over and started kind of flipping through the comics, and it was interesting to kind of see the differences between the way they did the show and the way they did the comics. Look at that, man! Gosh, man.
You're really not learning anything about like how the virus started and like,
Well, maybe they'll do a third show.
I don't. Yeah, maybe they'll do a third show.
that's
I don't.
why I got excited when they found Eugene and stuff and like, oh, he does the cure.
Yeah, that's what everybody got excited about. He's a real hustler. I think, because I mean, and I think it's better not knowing, because it's like,
Losing
you know, that's
They're
part of
just the
that.
one that
That's
make money,
part of the
really.
mystery, man.
We're dragging out.
These guys are camping back on A now. They're over on C as well.
Kaiser is lost.
Fuck, he killed me. They're going for B.
All right, let's get C. Let's get this C right quick.
Capturing Kaiser.
Oh, thank God, somebody got him.
I'll go for A. Or maybe not.
I got it.
Good work.
There we go, boys.
Next advance.
Oh. I really only have 2 kills. It felt like so much more. Maybe just because I was doing the captures.
Running through your mouth too much.
Hey man, as long as I'm at the top of that leaderboard. And my team's winning. That's all I care about.
Domination.
Boop.
Remember your training. Make us proud. Taking A. Enemy control C.
Run, 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 run.
Keep pushing. A captured.
So yeah, we were talking about maybe doing this, like, or at least I was talking about it. JB wasn't talking about nothing. Damn man, he did that perfectly.
After show.
Yeah, man,
They
we
don't
should do
have
an
any
after show, man.
Shows for Walking Dead yet. You should do that.
Well, no, like, I mean,
set
like,
you apart, Park Star.
oh, I don't need to be set apart, dude. I'm just gonna talk and do what I want to do.
Right side.
There you go, buddy. Because like,
Objective Anton.
I don't know, man. There's probably other shows we should do this for too. Have you guys watched any of The Punisher yet?
Nah, not
So far, so good, man.
Like kind of slow.
I
yet.
wouldn't say that.
Say it's pretty good.
I think it's pretty good so far. I've gotten through the first 2 episodes,
Enemy capture.
and I think it's got a real like John Wick feel to it.
Fighter strike
Really?
inbound.
Yeah, I
Find
knew
cover.
that it would,
Secure
but I mean, some people are saying like it's just kind of like there's not much punishing. It's just
No, there's punishing, dude. I'm only through 2 episodes, and there's been like plenty of punishing already.
Kaiser.
is there like they said there's not much of a backstory. I don't know. Maybe this review was just like
Well, they're starting to fill in the gaps, or I mean, you do get some flashbacks and stuff from what I've seen so far.
Objective Kaiser.
And you get a lot of like ass kicking.
Counterintelligence
One thing I'm hoping that they go into that I'm not totally sure about yet
control all objectives.
is like I hope that they go into like maybe he'll try to chase the Kingpin at some point, kind of like when he was like, you know, I'm coming back for you when I'm done like getting everybody.
Losing objective
Because
Kaiser.
at the beginning of the show, basically you just see him like he's killed everybody that he can kill that he knows of that had something to do with his family dying.
Enemy bomb in.
And then like as you get into it, there's like, oh well, maybe there were some more people involved. And so that's where they kind of pick up, you know, and now you can start killing more people again. But
now it's I started last night. And it's so late. I was like, oh wait, and just watch some. It's Always Sunny. I finished Peaky Blinders.
Oh, come on,
so
dude.
I need a new show.
have you guys watched Stranger Things?
Yeah,
I've watched the first season. I haven't watched the second season yet.
I haven't watched any of it, man. I want to watch it.
Like the 80 references and stuff.
Yeah, that's what I heard
That
about.
was pretty good.
I know they took one. I think one of the kids from that was in it as well.
Yeah.
I thought it was great, man. I thought it was the bee's knees, dude.
What? I wish I was an 80s kid.
It was a good time, man.
Securing.
You're not an 80s kid?
I was born in 89. So.
89? Jeez. What a... Yeah, hoser.
Securing Beta.
Cuck Norris.
Hold Beta. Recon airborne. Searching for targets.
Boy, what was you thinking?
God, it's Devil Dad, dude. He is. Like, you know.
Ooh, I almost got the 4-piece. Okay.
Capturing Kaiser. Closing with Kaiser. Fritz X bomb mission underway.
Drop that shit on Kazar.
Capturing Kaiser.
Oh, almost. Almost, bro.
Oh, I had a headshot right
Victory!
Motherland endures.
It's real close to getting it. Man, I'm like cooking up some stuff tonight, man. I'm at the top of every game we've been in.
Man, look at you.
We need to start talking about these shows more often, man.
Clark's got a job, bro. You starting tomorrow, right?
I do start tomorrow.
That's
Go
right.
in, man.
They're not going to give me my membership, though, I think, until the next day. Because I want to start, like, going... I mean, I just want to start going there a little early, get my workout in.
I'm sure that they'll let you go in.
Yeah, I
early
mean,
if you wanted to go work out tomorrow.
I'm probably not going to do that, though. I'm probably just going to wait
Hell
until the
no,
next
you're
day.
too lazy.
Well, I'll be tired after tonight, man. Well, it's going to be a rough week, too, man. So, like, I'm actually going to be working 5 days this week. And then I've got to, like... This is the last week... It's not always going to be like 5 days a week. It's going to be like normally 2 or 3 days a week. They might give me 4 if I'm really if they really need people.
You've got to do training, right?
It's like training the first 3 days, and then
Get off at 4.
it's like 12 until 5 the first 3 days. Yeah, man. I'm gonna look ridiculous, dude. I'm gonna look.
Are they open 24 hours up there?
They're 24 hours a day, 5 days a week, and then on the weekends they're open, like 7 to 7, I think.
Oh yeah.
Yes, sir. But yeah, I mean, this week I got the job. Well, no, probably not, man. It's just during the daytime normally when they need. But they're gonna bring me in during like the peak times when they do need extra people, you know. Because trust me, I would love to come in on third shift.
Clark's the guy that wipes down the loads in the steam room. So.
That's right, bro. That's right. Somebody's got to do it.
I just saw that episode.
You take pride in your work.
Saw that episode of It's Always Sunny.
What was it? Oh yeah, this is like the final week for my 2 classes too, and it's like gonna be, it's gonna be like some crazy stuff, man. So I gotta. It's gonna be like a heavy week, you know. Not just a taste. You want the full load, right?
Oh, dude, I don't want to play domination in this map.
Yeah, you do.
No, dude, because everybody goes to the house. That's where it's at, dude.
Well, be in the house.
The house. That's where the action's at. Nobody's gonna come in here.
That's where I'm at. I'm in the house, bro.
Yeah, because you can shoot out on the B, so it's still vital to our objective.
It's vital, bro. Didn't you hear that? It's vital.
Vital?
Man, why am I lagging? Where are these kids, man?
Be captured.
You want to go for Alpha?
They're all at their spawn, man. These guys suck. I hate how long it takes to load incendiary shells. I mean,
Yeah.
and then sometimes after you shoot one, whoops.
Oh man, I like glanced away and this guy got me. Oh boy.
Sniper class.
Yeah, it's gonna be a busy week, man. And the holidays. Went over to
Black Friday shop in action.
went over to my girl's mom's house tonight for dinner. They're already eating good over there just for no reason.
Good in the
Just for no
neighborhood.
reason.
Just for no reason, man. We got Thanksgiving on Thursday.
That's like my mom. She like every Sunday. She's like, "You gonna come over and eat? I'm cooking meal."
I know, I haven't eaten that good in a while, dude. I don't even know how to approach that. They're taking our they took our Charlie. Took our Charlie horse.
Securing Kaiser. Kaiser is ours.
Kiza is ours.
Enemy contact at
The guy going for B.
Bertha. I like the way they talk, man.
Oh my god. Oh, somebody got him. Oh no, they got it.
Securing Anton. Hey, capture.
Got him. I think I'll see if I can take B back. Oh, I'm not gonna be able to do it.
Enemy captured Kaiser.
Oh, you didn't think I knew. I knew, boy. Got him. Oh, man. Starting to make them reads on here, man. Oh. Starting to make those reads like on MWR type reads.
Nice.
Oh.
Got him in the foot.
Losing objective Bertha.
Ah,
Bertha.
how do you get all the way in the middle, man?
Control all objectives. Hold the line. Bertha is overrun. Enemy contact at Anton.
Damn it.
Not today, buddy. Not today.
Jimmy, let's jump up to the backside of this house.
Did you just shoot at me?
Losing objective Anton. Enemy taking A.
Oh my god, how? There's a grenade
Oh, there we
right
go.
there beside his
Bomb
foot.
ready.
How did he not die?
Seriously?
Mortar team
Oh, we did it!
Target information.
Oh, we did it. Alright. Should I just save these streaks? I don't know. I think, no, I'll go ahead and use them. Screw it, man. Let's see. Boom. Boom, boom.
Sending motor rounds. Zone and sweep. Securing Bertha.
I didn't get anybody with that. That's weak, dude.
Recon air.
Let's go ahead and get this glide bomb.
Fritz X
That was the easiest one ever. I didn't even move it. Okay. Let's go ahead and get this care package right quick. They got a UAV in the sky, boys.
Finally.
Fuck, I pushed the wrong button. Who's this?
Securing Bertha.
I should just let you have that. I don't even care about those, man.
Counter recon is airborne.
Recon aircraft.
Look at that. They're taking down. Yeah, they took down their recon aircraft. That's funny. So it's like, there we go.
Get ready to take B when we come.
Holy
I'm on
shit,
it.
that guy
I'm on
stabbed
it.
me.
Come
Two
help.
incendiary rounds and I didn't kill him?
Got it. Oh, you know what? Let me go ahead and throw. Oh man, he threw a grenade at me. Wonderful.
Where's he at?
He's back behind those boxes near B. We about got this round anyway. Took a kill on the way out. There we go.
It's 3 and 10 now.
Look at that, man. He's only 5 points ahead of me. Da, 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 da.
Is that how you hit it, Gordon?
That's the noises I make.
Move out and take position.
Alright, man. Let's do this thing.
Recon
So,
Y'all can get it.
What,
Hey, I'm going.
are y'all going to go see Star Wars when it comes out?
The enemy resupply.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's all go together. Jimmy can fly in from San Antonio,
Yeah, right.
Jimmy ain't going nowhere.
see the movie, and then fly right
Yeah,
back.
I'm gonna go fly all the way over there to go watch Star Wars. When I can watch it with some chick over here. I'll watch it with you, cucks.
Haha, you cucks.
I need to see the last one first.
Captured.
He's coming.
Saved y'all's butts. Okay, you can thank me later.
Fighter strike inbound. Find cover.
I hate I don't have all my guns.
Oh, man. Let's go get it, Jimmy. Let's go jump on that. Watch your back, watch your back. Two of them. Man, two of them are following right behind me. I can't believe it.
Way to have your sixth, Clark.
Man, I thought we had that, dude. They doubled back on us. They didn't want their position being given up. All right.
I else called in a recon right when I did.
Oh, man, that's cold. Man, this dude's going off, dude.
Enemy taking B. Enemy flamethrower on the battlefield.
Taking B? What were they thinking?
I got
I'm gonna get some kills,
three
bro.
of them, dude. I think they keep trying to come up
Did he
middle.
kill me?
I need somebody to watch. Y'all watch middle while I watch.
Ugh, okay.
Dude, that guy shot through the wall and killed me. That's some
I got a
bullshit.
glide bomb.
Fritz X bomb mission
I
underway.
hate these glide bombs, dude.
Enemy taking B.
Yeah, I can't get anything going with this glide bombs.
Good. Ooh.
I got a triple kill.
Nice.
They're coming, boys. They are coming.
Ah, how did I get one kill? I shot 3 guys, but I didn't get 1 kill.
Ooh.
One, with a grenade.
Ah.
Oh, I was about to melee
They're about to
somebody.
jump on it.
Get to cover.
Oh, man. They got a sniper in that far window, too. FYI. Yeah, man, I don't know. What do y'all think
No.
about the new Star Wars? Do you think it looks good?
Yeah, I think it looks alright.
I think it actually looks more promising.
You think what?
I think it looks promising.
Yeah, I think so too. But only time will tell.
Oh, man. Yeah, they got the alleyway locked down, so I had to go around Go around, hit up the flank. I don't think I'm catching my man Wampy EP. He's kicking butt right now. Unless I just go on a tear here. But hey, man, I'll play Scottie Pippen too. That was a good roll too. Man, see, I'm not paying attention. I heard him coming, but I thought it was the steps behind me too.
I'm gonna go get that sniper.
Is that sniper still over there?
Just got one.
Go behind me.
Two.
Whoa, I'm lagging, man.
Oh, shit. Who's
Why are
that?
you shooting me?
JB.
Alright, I got him.
Got him.
Losing objective
Alright.
Anton.
We got him, boys. Coming up, coming up. Two coming up, two coming up.
Ah, I was reloading, shooting out the window. This game's over. Anyway.
Bloodthirsty.
It is over.
Are you thirsty for blood?
That was funny when, yeah, Clark said you were the thirstiest woman he's ever met.
Yeah.
Like, there was a bunch of old people watching. See, I went to the early shows. There was a bunch of old people in the theater with me.
Yeah.
So, like, they didn't get that reference, but I was kind of, you know, laughing at it a little bit. See, that was nice how they were working the young people.
Young people.
The young people humor
All
in.
young people. Yeah, it was all young people when I went. It was like a bunch of high school kids and then like some like fucking older nerds. Oh my god, how did I not get the award? I had a triple kill.
That dude was putting in work, man.
Oh, man, fuck this guy.
30 and 13. Ooh.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and kill this stream and start another one.